Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Minnesota Twins and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who will get the better of this compelling matchup? We'll find out next on MLB Network. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Standing in, Whit Merrifield, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split it 2-2, D-Row, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 of this homestand.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Thomas. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
In now, Jorge Polanco. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Our temperature, hot but not overly hot, 87 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch.
We got 3-2.
Luis Arias is on deck. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Carpenter. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the second baseman, Luis Arias.
Stepping into the box, Luis Arias comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Nope,
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Now, this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. No score. Shohei Ohtani will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it just goes to show you how tough it is to pitch in today's game. This guy has a career ERA over 5. At times he can be good, and at times he can be really, really bad. It'll be interesting to see which guy shows up in this one here today.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He'll lead things off here in the box first. The pitch. Too high, 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-1 home.
The count is 1-2. Ball.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 delivery. Runners going. In there. Now the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging on the split fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. One out and a runner on second base. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Garver finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Arenado is retired, 2 down now. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Ready with the 1-0. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
And that's over. 2-1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Men on third with 2 down. Line to the right side. And it's the Cardinals that'll strike first here, and that base hit makes it a 1-0 ball game.
Hey, you never know when the turning point's going to come. It could be your number right there. Just an excellent job. 2-out RBI. I know it's early, but clutch hitting is not just for the late innings.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. Goldschmidt, the runner at first with 2 gone. A ball and a strike. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Set to deliver on 2-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the hard splitter, even at 2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Cardinals are out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Mitch Garver, and he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there.
Mitch Garver.
First offering on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
When the guy on the mound has complete command of his off speed, especially his changeup, sometimes as a hitter you just have to give up pull side to stay on it.
Count even at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Josh Donaldson will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He went deep last night twice. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
A runner at first with no outs here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Turner will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
Rosario is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Now the 2-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson's there. 2 down. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 9, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton the next to hit, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on its way to Upton. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. From the stretch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 1-2.
Nope, outside.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Twins wind up stranding 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And there's ball 1. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Slay.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
At the plate, Lane Thomas.
He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball. That's inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Into the box now, Andrew Kisner.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And that's through for a hit.
I can't tell you guys how fired up Bobby Cox used to get when the 8-hole hitter would get a knock. And I would know that, boys, because I batted an awful lot in that 8-hole in my early days.
So now to the plate, Jack Flaherty, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. A runner on first with 2 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cards leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and now pitch on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. This is foul right side. Ready with another 2-2. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One ball and 1 strike to the Twins pitcher.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
The 2-1 home.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and Whit Merrifield will dig in at the plate. From the stretch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Thomas. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
The next twin up, Jorge Polanco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Polanco, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Turner will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail this one 1-0. Now in the box, Justin Turner. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score.
Right fielder, Justin Turner.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2
Breaking
strikes.
ball below the zone. That's ball 1. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. As with one away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is strike two swinging.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. So a full count now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First offering on its way. Nolan Arenado stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 1-2.
2-2 count.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. After it is Upton. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Luis Arias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 8.
So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And boy, which of those 2 numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Up next for Minnesota, Mitch Garver. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. In the air out to left. After it is Dickerson. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. He's set, and the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota.
3-0 now. From the stretch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And it's fouled away. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Goldschmidt over to his left, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low. 1-0. High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Busch Stadium as we send it down to Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung.
Paul DeYoung.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. DeYoung, a native Floridian. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Merrifield is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
One away now, and here's Matt Carpenter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball one. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Outside, 3-0 now.
Hey.
3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses a zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Lane Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Upton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Andrew Kisner.
At the plate, Andrew Kisner. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is low, ball 1. Two out with the man at first. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cards leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, They're sticking to the plan.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Justin Upton, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way to Upton.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
The windup and the 0-1. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
At the plate now, Brent Rooker. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Fouled off. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Shohei Ohtani is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this guy can hit a little bit too, so you just can't lay one in there 2-0.
Two balls and a strike to count. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out this side in order. Down go the Twins in order. It remains 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Flaherty.
First pitch on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. This is popped up. Donaldson is under it. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Justin Turner.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Justin Turner. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he fouls this one off. The pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Bounce towards the second baseman. He's right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They lead it 1-0. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
1-1. At the ball.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Late square, and this is popped up. Flaherty is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Jorge.
Striding in once again, Jorge Polanco. He flew out in his last at-bat. first offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at-bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Ready for another shot now. Luis Arias. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Cody Stashak enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
For the Twins, number 62, Cody Stashak.
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now here's the pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. This is line to left. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Ball even at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So Paul DeYoung digs in next as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Ryan Helsley is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Ryan Helsley.
Seventh inning ready to roll, and next the dangerous power threat, Mitch Garver.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. The 2-2. Popped him up. Kisner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Digging in now, Josh Donaldson. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but the ball is foul. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And the 2-1. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0.
Seventh inning stretch.
Josh Spores gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Josh Spores.
Here's Matt Carpenter. It was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
I got the count 0-2.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box, Lane Thomas, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Kisner. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Here's the 0-1. Fouled off. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Redbirds down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Jordan Hicks will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Harrison Bader is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Coming to the plate now, Justin Upton. No hits to this point.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1. And Upton lays off again, and he's in control of the count. It's 3-1.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Now the payoff pitch home. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Rooker.
Standing in now, Brent Rooker, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High chopper to third. Scooped up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, the pitcher, Josh Boyd.
Marcus Semien will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 13, Marcus Semien.
Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Wow, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up with 2 outs.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Whit Merrifield. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And that one misses badly. It's ball two. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. A runner on first with two away.
Ball
3-1 now. Jorge Polanco would be next. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher to tell you about, and it's a guy drafted number 6 overall out of North Carolina in 2006, the 6'6" lefty Andrew Miller. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball. 1-0. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
1-1. Here it is.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And that'll even the count here. It's now 2-2 to the Minnesota shortstop. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
A swing and a liner to left center field, and that's going to drop in for a base hit.
He's in at second safely as this game is tied late with a run scoring away from the play.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's the first pitch to him. Luis Arias is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Arias is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
I love everything about this guy's offensive game. The name of the game is to get on base and score runs, and this guy does it as good as anyone.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hit on the ground to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Tyler Duffy is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. There's the pitch. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away, but that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate, Justin Turner. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he lays off again, ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Corey Dickerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into the wind, the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just the single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball in.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-0 count. The pitch fouled away. Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3. Josh Donaldson is on deck. And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Two and one after the foul ball there. And now a pitch on the way. Eddie Rosario waits on deck. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. And he fouls this one off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. As one away, the runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Fastball well outside. Two and 0 to the Twins left fielder. Two and 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All even now, 2-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Junior Fernandez has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Fernandez.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two balls and a strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The set and the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High and deep to right center. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Still tied 1 apiece. Here's Nolan Arenado. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Reined in. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Now batting, first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 11.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch. Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Popped up. Rooker is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Matt Carpenter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
That's inside.
And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Strike taken up in the zone.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
The 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Count 2-1.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here's the 3-1, and it's fouled away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Pulled toward right center field. Merrifield is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 1 left for the Cardinals. Score remains tied 1-1. We are into extra innings, and here comes the first baseman, Brent Rooker.
Brent Rooker.
Pitch on the way.
Ball 1.
Fernandez, a 6'1" right-hander. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And they have taken the lead. So a solo shot here to left center field as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Byron Buxton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Comes into this one at 271. 15 long balls and 46 driven in. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got to hurry. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder with Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Shot toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He's lucky it's only a single back up the middle and not a double in the gap or a home run. Pitches like that in the show get absolutely hammered.
So now to the plate, Luis Arias, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Fouled off. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Sean Doolittle takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Rafael Aparicio will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Aparicio.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Andrew Kisner.
Stepping in, Andrew Kisner. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And it's 1-1. Doolittle typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out toward shallow right. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes.
That's outside.
Here comes the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Cardinals down to their final strike here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he is in there.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner. That's a strike. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And this is the case of a guy taking one for the team. I think he could have gotten out of the way of this one, but he leans into it and puts himself on board. Now he represents the winning run, so it's a good move.
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Doolittle pauses. First pitch on its way. Yanked on the ground down the line. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
He's set. The 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Payoff pitch on its way. Full count still. Here's the payoff pitch. Fouled away. The payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
Pitching and defense game 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Twins earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Tyler Duffy gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Sean Doolittle earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Twins, 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us and remind you to please drive home safely.